Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Bulls trail by 9. Rose and Snell teaming up in the backcourt. Then there's Richardson, and it's Law in at the 4-man position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Snell looking for his first basket still in this one.
Yeah, you got to be in control when you go to the rack, Kevin. You can't just run guys over.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
That's his second personal.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw tonight.
Well, this is a club that has hit about 80% of its free throws during the season. Very impressive number.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results. Just absolute domination in this one for the dude. 13 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
Well, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Thanks, Kevin. The dude in their last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He dropped in 24 points, and he was on target the whole contest. Very few misses from him all night. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
The pass to Wolf. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Chan. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Here's the screen. Pass to Schultz. Back to Rose. Dishes to Snell. From past the arc. And the shot is good. Snell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Chan passes to Wolf, and the powerful one-handed slam. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Rose, no good.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And now a 12-point Detroit lead.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Detroit. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point. Be crucial for the rest of this game. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got the green light. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. 4 on the clock. Here's Snell. That one rolling around and rims out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
The shot by Mahinmi, no good. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. It's stolen. Hatton, he's covered by Rose. Here's Chan. Another three for Detroit.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Magic.
In a loss like that, guys, you just got to flush it down the toilet and put it behind you.
Yeah, you do, Steve, but it's much easier said than done. I mean, it's hard not to dwell on the type of poor performance it was for them.
Off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. So both teams changing it up here.
That's the way to move the ball.
Butler on the wing, averaging 22 points a game. 6 to shoot. Here's McDermott, 11 feet out, and he hits it. Detroit leading by 13. Valentine passes to Stuckey. Pass to Patton. Pistons passing it around. 6 to shoot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Pistons have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
2 shots.
Free throw, good, Stuckey. Andre Drummond's checked in for Omer Asik. And so he hits both. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. They set the screen. Galloway, the pass to Motiejunas. Pass to McDermott. The dish to Motiejunas. Now here's McDermott. He's guarded close. The reverse. And he sinks the layup. Motiejunas has got his first basket of the night.
See how he used the rim to protect the ball perfectly from the defender on that reverse.
Now the feed to Stuckey. Drummond in the post. Richardson cover. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Drummond.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
And he can't hit the second. Bulls trail by 14. Butler passes to Galloway. Back to Butler. McDermott with the screen for Butler. Another 3 for Chicago.
Now they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now.
You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
Shot's good. The Bulls have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. They set the pick. Kicks to Motiejunas. Feeds it to Butler. Shoots the 3. Butler can't get that one to fall.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
The pass to Valentine. He dishes it to Stuckey. And stolen by Butler. In transition, here come the Bulls. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
And so we wrap up the first half. Pistons lead by 11. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I've got Coach Tom Thibodeau. And, Coach, how do you counteract their offense? They really seem to put up a lot of easy points.
Right. No, a lot of it was off of our offense, taking tough shots and not having the floor balance to protect the basket. So, we created a lot of our own problems.
Appreciate it, Tom. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, Doris. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.